And welcome to Read to Me, Matt Dunn. And I'm Matt Dunn, and I'm going to read to you. We are reading Frankenstein. We are on chapter 6. On my return, I found the following letter from my father. To V. Frankenstein. My dear Victor, you have probably waited impatiently for a letter to fix the date of your return to us, and I was at first tempted to write only a few lines, merely mentioning the day on which I should expect you. But that would be a cruel kindness, and I dared not do it. But what would be your surprise, my son, when you expected a happy and gay welcome, to behold, on the contrary, tears and wretchedness? And how, Victor, can I relate your misfortune? Absence cannot be rendered you callous to our joys and griefs. And how shall I inflict pain on an absent child? I wish to prepare you for the woeful news, but I know it is impossible. Even now your eye skims over the page to seek the words which are to convey you the horrible tidings. William is dead, the sweet child, whose smiles delighted and warmed my heart, who was so gentle yet so gay. Victor, he is murdered. I will not attempt to console you, but I will simply relate the circumstances of the transaction. Last Thursday, May 7th, I, my niece, and your two brothers went to walk in Plain Palace. The evening was warm and serene, and we prolonged our walk farther than usual. It was already dusk before we thought of returning, and then we discovered that William and Ernest, who had gone on before, were not to be found. We accordingly rested on a seat until they should return. Presently Ernest came and inquired if we had seen his brother. He said that they had been playing together, that William had run away to hide himself, and that he vainly sought for him, and afterwards waited for him a long time, but that he did not return. Ooh. Okay. This account rather alarmed us, and we continued to search for him until night fell, when Elizabeth conjectured that he might have returned to the house. He was not there. We returned again with torches, for I could not rest when I thought that my sweet boy had lost himself, and was exposed to all the damps and dews of night. Elizabeth also suffered extreme anguish. About 5 a.m, I discovered my lovely boy, whom the night before I had seen blooming and active in health, stretched on the grass, livid and motionless. The print of the murderer's fingers was on his neck. He was conveyed home, and the anguish that was visible on my countenance betrayed the secret to Elizabeth. She was very earnest to see the corpse. At first I attempted to prevent her, but she persisted and entered the room where it lay, hastily examined the neck of the victim, and collapsing her hands exclaimed, "Oh God, I have murdered my darling infant." Okay, I don't get that. She murdered? She fainted and was restored with extreme difficulty. When she again lived, it was only to weep and sigh. She told me that same evening William had teased her to let him wear a very valuable miniature that she possessed of your mother. The picture is gone, and was doubtless the temptation which urged the murderer to the deed. We have no trace of him at present, although our exertion to discover him are unremitted, but they will not restore my beloved William. She gave him a necklace to wear And some dude was like, give me your change, man. Give me that necklace. I'm gonna kill you for it. And be like, no, my mom gave me this necklace. Please don't take it. Boy, what is it to do? Yes. Come, dearest Victor. You alone can console Elizabeth. She weeps continually. She just won't stop fucking crying. And accuses herself unjustly as the cause of his death. Her words pierce my heart. They pierce me. They pierce me so deep. We are all unhappy, of course. But will not that be an additional motive for you, my son, to return and be our comforter? Your dear mother. Alas, Victor. I now say that thank God that she did not live to witness the cruel, miserable death of her youngest darling. Come, Victor, not brooding thoughts of vengeance against the assassin, but with feelings of peace and gentleness that will heal instead of festering the wounds of our minds. Enter the house of mourning, my friend, but with kindness and affection for those who love you, and not with hatred for your enemies. Your affectionate and afflicted father, Alphonse Frankenstein. Alphonse Frankenstein. And then it's like a little thing. A Geneva, May 12th, 17. Clerval, who had watched, you know what? Let's just take a break right there. That is a sweet ass letter from your dear ass papa. Papa. Such a heartfelt letter. Poor little William has been murdered, killed, strangled about the neck, strewn on the ground for all to see. I don't know how old he was, but that's shitty. Shitty. Well, let's check out chapter 6, part 2 in just a second. Well, and then please like and subscribe and share if you would like, please. Dope. Thank you. Bye.